Kenyaclaus on tour. We're getting to some of the last days of our trip here, visiting friends in Northern Zealand. So we had some hours to kill, so we decided to go to Kronborg. You can see that. And maybe Kronborg doesn't make much sense to most of you guys, but I'm sure you know a very, very famous tale king here. Sorry, they got some sound effects, which is quite cool. This is actually the Hamlet castle. So this is where Shakespeare, he wrote about Hamlet. So we're gonna go and see it. Pretty cool. We're now in, and actually inside the castle walls. Paul just found a really cool cannon, and we're gonna go in and have a tour of the castle. Of course, we're gonna have a little bit of the Hamlet stories, and also about a guy called Holger Danske, Holger the Dane. Well, we get into him a little bit later. Cool story, but fantastic area. We're now in the courtyard of Kronborg. Hamlet, standing right there. Just look around me here. Quite amazing. All the way around. This is from a time where Denmark had more money than we have today. Really amazing. So behind us here is actually the story of Hamlet, Shakespeare, and if you see up here behind me, it's to be or not to be. That's the question. So pretty cool. We're now in the king's sleeping quarters inside the castle. This is Christian IV, which was a very famous king. Look at the ceiling. Quite cool, huh? Alright, we didn't know that, but we were actually quite lucky. We got into the big Knights Chamber here, and what they actually did was a live performance of Hamlet for a night song. That was very cool.
Of course. Another hit. Another hit. 2 hits.
Now, Hamlet, I have drained the cup in your honor, but I will quickly see it filled again. You wipe the crowd.
I'm now ready for the 3rd lap. Up there, just to drag your feet. Come on, man, strike, by heavens. I do believe you're playing before food. I think your childhood friends are playing for foolish. Always. Ah! Ah! Breaking the ring. Ah! Maybe there's to try to win a sword. Identify.
We're now on our way down to the dungeons of the castle, and this is where Holger Danske is sitting. So we're gonna go and see that. Ooh, scary. All right, we are by Holger Danske now, who is the great Danish Viking, who is just sitting here and sleeping. and the day the Swedes will come, he will rise and fight the Swedes. So clearly nobody told him about the EU, so we start fighting the Swedes. So anyway, he's ready for the Swedes when they come, so beware Alex. Alright, we did kronborg. Great experience, really windy here, so I'll try and cover for it. Just behind me, the castle where kings, the big kings of Denmark, Danske and Hamlet. So some Shakespearean story here also. So this is the original Hamlet castle. Paul is still really happy he got the book. I hope you enjoyed the tour of it. We did. Really worth to go and see if you're around this area here. Well, we're a little bit on a history tour here, and after Kronborg and Hamlet, we decided to go and see Karen Blixen's home in Denmark. So it's a bit of African history, or Danish history in Africa, or whatever. Unfortunately, the museum is closed, so I guess we kind of missed that one. But that's how she lived, for all you guys who live in Kenya. Alright, we're in the garden. And just met an old colleague of mine, John, who's actually connected to the Blixen Museum in Denmark and a safari guide like me. And just found out why it's closed. Actually, you can see the flag is half. And it's actually Thor Dinesen, which was Karen Blixen's nephew who died, and he's actually getting buried today. Yeah, so it's a bit sad, but still very beautiful here. Actually done a safari together with him many years ago. So we've been allowed to actually walk a little bit around the garden, so we're just gonna do our outside Karen Blixen tour. Well, we did the best out of it, so Paul and I walked in the garden, and look what we just got at. This is actually the grave of Karen Blixen. One of her biggest wishes was actually to get buried in Kenya. Never really happened, so she actually got buried on her own house here in Denmark. But I think this is a quite beautiful resting place. Once I had a farm in Africa on the foot of the Ngong Hills. Ended up here under a beautiful tree. Actually here's the road out of Africa also. So quite cool place. Alright, we had a fantastic day today, and we tried to get into Karen Blixen's house, but didn't really work because there was a funeral. But luckily, we actually have some good friends who has a African room in their house. So we did actually end with the African spirit here in Northern Zealand, Denmark. So thanks for following. Have a good day.